Welcome to Kerbal Space Program 2! Where there is little to no audio. Hang on. Oh, it's quiet because it was I was playing the world's loudest game the other day. We'll do about there. Eventually hear some things. Look, it's a ship thing. I haven't played this yet, which is gonna make it fun. I got it a few days ago, but I legitimately have not yet played. I've been so busy. Oh, there's a Kerbal dying. Ah! Yes, it's out today. Matt said the NDA was out for 2. I don't know if the game's actually out yet, but yeah. Do you watch Scott Manley videos about it? I've seen nothing about it. I just know it exists. I literally have seen nothing about it. So we're going straight in. After I read this release. Dan Peter says, Rebecca Twittleys. And Bink says, I got laid off. I've been injured at work while I instinctively caught resident who's falling. Oh, great. No sympathy company I was with for 2 years. And now I'm poor in a month where all of the games are being released. But you know what that means? That means that when you get your money back, you'll be able to buy more games because there will be more available at cheaper prices. Have you ever been on the Patient Gamers subreddit? It's that is an interesting place to go if you ever sort of if money is a tight thing, then Patient Gamers is where you want to be because there will basically be talking and discussing kind of old games and stuff. It's good. No, I'm too impatient. MT Duaholic has resubscribed. Hang on, the music's gonna stop because I did the thing. Tempest says, "Oh, you rearranged your office?" I haven't. Little Spree 116 gifted 5 subs. They went to Kenji 5, to Hooded Minion, to Asimal 96, to O'Maisley, to Nebula 2056. Thank you very much, Little Spree 116. You lovely, lovely person, yeah. Magically Eli has resubscribed, and Dansley T has also resubscribed, saying RIP and advance those poor Kerbals. They're gonna be fine. I'm gonna click single player. Right. Start a new Compagni. Difficulty. Oh, fuck. Allow revert. Yes. Allow quick load. Yes. Include stock vessel. Sure. Infinite fuel. Infinite power. Infinite power. Docking tolerances. Hard. Rocket scientist. I mean, arguably. Yeah. Campaign name. We've saved the campaign name to start with, but feel free to enter a new one. There isn't one there. Okay. What's the exciting campaign name? I'll just call it RIP. The campaign is called RIP. And the agency, we could just be the Kerbal Space Agency. Agency flag and colours. Woo! Oh, yeah. Ooh. What does this do? It makes things different. Accent. I don't know, I just wanted it to look like that. First time user experience. Oh, there we go. Have a nice... Actually, our agency is going to be a nice... vomity yellow. Horribly chunky, disgusting, you don't want to touch that thing. Maybe a bit greener sort of yellow. And the accent is going to be blood red. Hooray! Oh god. That does not bode well. Alright. I'm excited. Can we return to Dreamland is out? Oh my goodness. It's definitely a day for games, isn't it? I got a code for something recently. I don't know, I just got a code during that conversation we just had. Ixaso has subscribed. Hello! And Oslek Natus has resubscribed. Says, whoop whoop! Nearly a whole year of spending Jeff's money. Yeah. Thanks, Jeff. Oh. What's happening? I like it. It's me!
Your new space program.
Oh wow, I'm in the game.
Leaping forward into the cosmos. Since the dawn of Kerbal kind, we have looked to the sky and wondered what sublime mysteries lie hidden in the darkness, like jewels never beheld. These untold treasures may soon reveal themselves due to the efforts recently founded Kerbal Space.
Yay, we did it!
Oh my. I think that might have been the only copy of the orientation film. Hold on!
Who's speaking?
Slides, somewhere. Welcome to your first day running the Kerbal space program.
Yay!
This campus hosts the greatest ever gathering of astronomers, astronauts, and engineers. After years of focused effort, this collection of geniuses has created several very impressive buildings. We believe we have all the necessary pieces to take our first steps off the ground. The best way to advance our technologies further is to get up there and learn by doing. All we need now is somebody to show us how to put all these parts together.
It's literally me.
Well, we also need somebody to help us out with the flying. We need a lot of help, actually. That's why you're here. My name is Paige, by the way.
Hey, Paige.
If you need any hints, feel free to visit me over at the training center.
That one.
Everything in there is well padded, so it's a great place to get up and running. Welcome aboard.
Alright, Kerbal Space Program Center, Fab Training Center. I feel like I don't know what Fab is, and I can't say. Oh, hello, welcome to the Kerbal Space Center. This campus has everything you need to follow fleshy stories of legends. I just create a training program that will guide you through the thing. Go to the training center. You're gonna start building right away. Go to the Fab Training Center. Let's learn how to do this properly, shall we? I went to the gym today, and legitimately, Rebecca, that is me, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh dear. We'll learn how to build and fly rockets and rovers, etc. Alright, we'll go into simulator. Space is the place. How do rockets work? Fuck it, we were going to start from the start. Your game will be paused while in the tutorial. Okay, thanks Paige. That's a really good thingy. It's just me going through life. Fish Gripper has resubscribed. Hello, Fish Gripper. And Absolute Gibbon has resubscribed as well. It says Kerbal, hoi!
Space is the place.
Space is the place. Ah. I thought she had a gun. She's gonna blow him away. Where the fuck is he?
So you want to get to space. Have you tried rockets? Rockets use fuel and engines to create thrust, which propels them forward. When a fuel tank is empty, it is dropped to stay as lightweight as possible, allowing the rocket to go even faster. These tanks, as well as other expendable parts of a rocket, are called stages. Different stages do different things. Often the first stage is very powerful, with just enough fuel to get the vehicle through the atmosphere. The second stage usually has a low-thrust engine that, while not as powerful, is more fuel efficient. After dropping the heavier first stage and leaving the atmosphere, the second stage engine pushes the much lighter second stage to orbital speed. On a flight to space, the final stage parachutes back down to the surface, ideally in one piece.
Wow. Yay. I learned so much. You've learned how to go to space. Wow. I'm so happy I learned how to go to space. I'm slightly concerned that literally everything I knew about the last game was in that tutorial. That doesn't bode well, does it? Yeah. Wait, but educate, this is intolerable. I want to do a good job. Padlin of Ibuki is resubscribed, as is J. Jolt 42 and Northern Griffin. Such a way to teach you at NASA. Yeah.
Welcome to the launch pad.
Holy fucking UI, Batman.
Into rocketry. It's important to get all the crashing out of your system here in the simulator.
Oh, we're in a simulator.
It really cuts down on the awkward phone calls. Today, you'll be launching into the virtual skies over KSC, where you'll learn how to control a rocket.
Yeah. It's
Let's
quite
learn
the
how to
UI.
make Great.
Oh.
You can also zoom the camera in and out. Nice. Go ahead and pick your favorite view for this launch.
Done.
Your rocket is ready for launch. Every good launch starts with a big green button and lots of fire. Most bad launches do too, actually.
Yay. I've seen a stream saying you don't understand how staging works. Yeah, I just worked out you can have like 10 or 20 stages to really get into outer space. Duh. Let's go. I'm a rocket. I'm shipping. Fuck you,
Good.
space.
Ascend
Ooh,
to
lighting.
1,000 meters, and then we'll learn some controls.
The mammoth. We have the mammoth. Can I touch the controls anyway? Okay, right, 1,000 meters. Hang on, I'm going to move my mic so I can see the weirdly fucking ugly UI.
Okay, you're a kilometer up.
I am.
You can still crash, but you'll have more time to correct your course if you start pointing at the ground.
I've turned that aliasing on. There doesn't
Let's
appear to
learn some
be
rocket
any.
controls.
Maybe that's just the weird little liney thing they're doing for the thingy. Okay, right.
When flying a rocket or a plane, we have specific terms for moving.
Whee.
Nice pitch. Now pitch up until you're flying straight up. Let's move on. Yaw steers your rocket left and right.
It does.
Now yaw to the excellent. Now for the final
Yeah.
control. That's the basics of rocket flight.
Perfect. See, I told you I was a
Let's
natural.
experiment with the controls. We can move on when you're ready.
Do you remember the original Kerbal Space Program? It looked like a fucking 90s encyclopedia controls that they had. That was fun. Wow, I've learned how to control the camera in a flight. I've learned how to launch a rocket. I've learned how to pitch, how to yaw, and how to roll. So now all I have to do is click the next button to go to the next bit. Simple. Oh, dear. Told you I was a natural spouse out of control. I mean, yeah. That blue bully. Jimmy Bank is resubscribed.
So you want to get to space. It's time to make a rocket.
That's a plane. Okay.
A simple rocket requires 4 crucial components: a command module, fuel tank, engine, and parachute.
I always got the parachute.
Let's start by learning how to add a command module.
Okay.
A command module allows us to control our vessel. As long as there is at least one command module on board, our rocket will be operational. This rocket will use a command pod, which can be manned by a Kerbal and is located in the pods category.
Pod.
Or multiple Kerbals. It all depends on the crew capacity of the part.
Gotcha.
For this lesson, we're going to make a small rocket.
Small,
Great.
medium,
It
large.
doesn't look like much, but
Extra
it's a
small. I'm
promising
glad it's actually
start.
telling me the sizes.
The next thing our rocket needs is a fuel tank.
It's
Fuel,
floating.
or propellant, is an expendable resource used to power our vessels.
There we go.
Without fuel, we won't be going anywhere, let alone space. Let's look at the small fuel tanks.
Spill.
How about that one?
How about that one?
Rocketry Week. Notice the part is
Yeah.
now that's beginning to look like a rocket.
Yep.
Well, almost. We need an engine. Here at the KSP, we have 4 different types of engines: launcher, sustainer,
Deep space
orbital,
engines.
and deep space engines.
Ooh, deep space. I don't think it wants me to do that.
Now let's add the sustainer engine to the fuel tank.
Can do.
Excellent. Our rocket is looking pretty great.
Aww.
We just need one final touch. As is, our rocket can absolutely take
Cute.
flight. But if we want our pilot to survive the landing, we need to attach a parachute to the top of their command pod.
Yes.
Our one Kerbal. Now, all we need to
Parachute.
Congratulations!
I have.
You've just built a rocket. Are
I
you
built a rocket. I wonder if we can go into, like, between... Is it just one solar system in this one still, or are we going to go anything else? Is it a cold day? It is. It's always cold in there. It's my excuse. Sierra Zulu has resubscribed. Hang on, if I slightly tab out, it will make things go there, but I can take off all the twiddlies. I did it. Oh.
As you start to build rockets, you'll want to see your designs from other angles. Let's learn how to manipulate the camera inside the vehicle assembly building.
Ooh. Ooh.
First, let's rotate the
Done.
Nice. Now, great. Now you can also focus your camera at a specific point. If you want to view your rocket from the top, front, or sides, if you ever get lost in the VAB,
Oh, that's nice.
you can always reset the camera. Nice.
Oh, home key.
Now you can get at those hard-to-reach parts of your rocket.
Nice. Hello. Benterno. Better. Done. Done. We learned how to move the camera after we learned how to build a rocket by using the camera movements. More solar systems we add in the future. What's this now? But eventually there'll be 3. Ooh. Yeah, this is early access. In case you hadn't spotted. So I was streaming so early, I'm just getting through the tutorial. Nothing's exploded yet.
Your rocket's ready. Let's take it
Okay.
out for a little. Let's move
Launch.
this rocket to a launch pad. Welcome to the launch pad. Today
I'm
you'll
here.
be flying straight up.
Okay.
Your rocket should do fine without any steering inputs. But if things get out of line somehow, feel free to intervene.
I've pushed it. Go! Wah! I don't know where the countdown was, I didn't see it.
You've cleared the launch tower and your flight is underway. Let's learn about staging.
Yay!
Rockets are constructed in sections
This
called
monkey is trans.
stages. Each stage is designed for a different part of a mission. When a stage completes its job, it's dropped to shed weight.
Yep.
On your right, you'll find the staging stack. It displays all of the functions contained in each stage. Every time you select the Go button, you'll activate a new stage, starting from the bottom of the stack.
Okay. Go. Oh.
Each stage's fuel supply is shown on a bar next to the stage. Your active stage, Stage 1, still has a little fuel in it. When it goes dry, you'll drop that stage.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Your rocket
Oh, I clicked it
with all
already.
its parts. Please try again.
Oh. What? I clicked it too early. I clicked it because it had a fucking arrow pointing at it. Hello. Dan, go to bed. It's the morning. Ah. Damn moment.
Your rocket's
Yep.
ready.
Launch.
Let's move this rocket to a welcome to the launch pad.
Thank you.
Today you'll be flying straight
Go.
up. Your rocket should do fine without any steering inputs. But if things get out of line somehow, feel free to intervene. You've cleared the launch tower and your flight is underway. Let's learn about staging. Rockets are constructed
Ooh,
in
nice
sections
detail on
called
that.
stages. Each stage is designed for a different part of a mission. On your right, you'll
Yeah,
find
there's
the
nothing there.
Each stage
Okay.
is your first stage is ready. Hit go to lose that mass.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Yes! We're back! I'm back in control. Yeah, okay, we're back. No, I can recover from this. I can recover from this. That weighs up. Okay. I might not be able to financially recover from this.
Congratulations, you're nearly to space. Your fuel tanks are empty. Now is a good time to drop them.
Okay.
Activate the next. Your capsule will now continue cruising up. All that's left to do is gaze back down at Kerbal and wonder if you remembered to lock your car.
Doesn't I can see my fucking car from here. There it is. Alright. Perfect. We are doing really well. Okay, Dan, what if people start crashing? They won't. They won't. Akabe subscribed as well. Hello, Akabe. Right, so that was that mission done.
Your capsule has a lot of momentum.
Wow.
If you're curious how high up you are, take a look at your altimeter.
Altimeter.
You're so high that you can see the curve of the horizon.
Sir. Grand. I am. Like bumpy. Ugh. The space. That one space that we got.
Rocketry involves a lot of waiting between the cool explosions. You can speed up time by selecting the time. Check out
Yep.
your altimeter. See how quickly you're about to start falling back down. Let's slow down and enjoy the view.
Okay.
Great job. You're now a master of time. Try not to use this new power for evil.
I don't think I'm slowing down. Oh, there we go. It's like, hey, we're going faster again. See, she lied. She was like, oh, you're going slow. Wow, what does this do? Oh. Da, 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 da. Mechanism, said it correctly. How the fuck did you say altimeter? Altimeter. You imply that Kerbal isn't flat. Don't worry, the Kerbals will be flat.
What goes up?
Okay, parachute.
If you deploy your
Between
parachute,
20,000, what was that?
You're low enough to activate. Hit go to
So-
pop your chute.
Can do.
Oh dear. Well, you did successfully make contact with the ground. Let's try again.
I didn't exactly read the distances. I thought it said 200 feet while traveling at 100 miles an hour. It's fine. Alright.
What go? If you deploy your
20,000 and
parachute, you're low
2,000.
enough.
Okay.
Hit go to pop your chute.
I'll do it at 2,000 then. I'll do it at 1,999. This is going to be perfect. Hey, Snakes, don't tell me I missed the inaugural flight. We're just tutorializing for now. It's fine. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3,000. 2,000. Well, probably 1,000 will be fine, right? Yeah, 1,000 will be fine. 1,000!
Nice work. The parachute will trail your parachute is now fully deployed and slowing the capsule to a safe velocity.
See?
Congratulations! If this were real, you'd find celebratory snacks in the VAB kitchen.
I did it! I'm the hero! Oh! Oh! So close. Wait, let's say replay. I thought I did it. Damn it. It's good to be back. No, god damn it, we did this one.
Goes up if you deploy your. Okay.
I suppose that was just done then. There was like 7 bits to that.
Final stage.
Check that, please. Can't let us done. Pancake Day was Tuesday down. Oh, I didn't have any pancakes. Oh well. Okay, 7 out of 7 done. Missing the ground. Alright, we're going to learn how to miss the ground. My ass clenched.
Missing the ground. If you want to visit space for more than a couple of minutes, you'll need to get to orbit. An object is in orbit when it's moving sideways so quickly that even as gravity causes it to fall, it keeps missing the ground. As long as that object isn't slowed down by anything, it follows the same path every time it goes around the body it's orbiting.
Oh my god, that guy's unconscious.
If that object is a Kerbal, it is recommended that they bring lots of snacks. So since your goal is to move horizontally at a high speed, why not launch sideways? On Kerbin, the atmosphere is like a thick soup. You waste a lot of fuel trying to fly through it horizontally. By launching
Strong
vertically,
disagree. I think we'll
you
try
cut
that.
through the thickest part of the atmosphere as quick as possible. Most orbital rockets begin tilting toward the horizon soon after they leave the launch pad. This maneuver, called a gravity turn, uses the planet's gravity to turn the ship and reduces the amount of fuel needed to achieve a stable orbit. When launching near the equator, your gravity turns should point toward the east, since your vehicle gets a free boost from the planet's rotation. Thanks, planet!
Thanks, planet.
Once a vehicle is moving quickly enough that its arc will take it above the atmosphere, it shuts down its engines and coasts to space. Once it nears the top of that arc, the vehicle needs to fire its engines a second time to keep itself from falling back down to the planet.
Wow, we did it.
Doing this turns that arc into a nice big circle. Congratulations! You've missed the ground.
Wow, we did it. Oh. Shooting pizza through glass. Anyway, we've learned how to do that. So basically, that's a Masters in Space Pizza. This game is simply giving out the secret recipe for NASA rockets. It's true. Oh, I got an astrophysics degree. I honestly didn't know this. It makes sense. Just never thought of it. How did you get an astrophysics degree? This was like day one. What kind of did your astrophysics involve like art and its history?
When you're making a rocket,
yes,
it's often easiest to work top to bottom.
Just like women.
Tailoring each stage to carry the weight of everything above it.
Yep.
To give you a head start, I've already placed an upper stage.
Thank you.
Perfect for maneuvering in the vacuum of space. It could use another more
Yep. Decouplers. So they're in this one.
Using all of its fuel.
Small.
We add that decoupler to. We need to attach a larger, more powerful lower stage to the bottom of your rocket. To keep things simple, I've whipped up a new lower stage in another workspace. You can bring saved vehicles and other sub-assemblies into an in-progress workspace by merging it.
Nice.
Let's merge my lower stage. Out in the real world, this list would show all of your saved workspaces.
Merge.
Here in this. Now that the lower stage has been merged into your current workspace,
Bonk.
you can see perfect. Merging is a very powerful tool.
Learn it.
Anytime.
I'll really chuckle from that. Wait, what did I say? Crispy Garth has resubscribed. Anna tries Twitch has subscribed. Hello, Anna tries Twitch. This is your first time trying Twitch. Hope you like it. Confusion, not merging. No, fusion is when you go fusion. Ha!
Space rockets sometimes need an extra boost.
Yep.
In a rare case of rocket scientists naming something well, these additional rocket engines are called boosters.
Got it, yeah, boosters,
we'll
make
start
boosters.
by attaching 4 radial decouplers that will eject the spent boosters when they're empty.
Ooh, fuck.
To make sure that these decouplers are evenly spaced and aligned with one another, great. Now when you place a part on one side of your rocket, 3 more evenly spaced Good. Now attach it as shown.
Oh.
Now you've got 4 radial decouplers. Let's attach those solid fuel boosters.
Can do.
Since you're still in 4x symmetry mode, simply attach this booster to one of the decouplers. Great job.
Yeah, I'm learning.
You've finished your orbital rocket.
Slight problem.
You can symmetrically place up to 8 parts at once. A feat that could until now only be achieved by certain sea creatures.
Fish! I'm doing it. Fusion is things coming together. Fission is things coming apart. What's fission then? It's things that are really indecisive. I've tried switches. I've been on Twitch for like 8 years. This is why I used to know the whole time. Ah. He's still sampling. Like someone who goes to the supermarket just takes nothing but free samples. I'm new. I'm trying it.
Before you launch a rocket, you need to plan the order of your staging events.
Yep.
Nobody wants to start out their flight by popping their parachute, right? Most parts that can be staged are automatically assigned to stages. Their activation order can be seen in the staging stack. You can change when staging events occur by moving them between stages.
Okay.
The staging order begins at the bottom of the staging stack. You want your boosters and main engine to... Your solid fuel boosters burn very hard and very fast. So they now move all 4 radial decouplers from stage 4 to your new stage. All done. The remaining stages are set up so that...
This feels like more like a things I can do. I don't think it's my first time being sub to you. Yes. Danny, what's your opinion of Australia? Australia? It's full of Australians. Danny, you can remember any of this? I have no idea what I'm even doing today. Williams.
Right.
Oh, sorry. Wild Sam has
this flight,
resubscribed.
You're going all the way to orbit.
And Garrett EXE has subscribed as well.
Launching, executing a gravity turn to get moving sideways.
This tutorial is way better than one in Kerbal.
Orbital altitude and doing a final burn at the top of your
orbit.
Okay. Before we begin, let's talk about the nav ball.
Nav ball.
The nav ball shows your vehicle's orientation relative to the horizon. The blue half of the ball represents the sky, and the brown half represents the ground. The level indicator at the center shows your vehicle's orientation. When you turn, the ball turns. When you roll, the ball rolls.
Yep. If the nav rolls brown, you're going down.
You want all your engines at maximum thrust, which means you need
Hey, they put a cap on my thing. I don't want it.
Your solid fuel boosters are way ahead of you on this. They have no setting other than full throttle.
Yeah,
And they can't
same.
be shut off once they're lit.
Same.
Once you hit the go button, they'll go full tilt until they run out.
Okay.
You can see your main throttle here. Your
Done.
fuel levels are visible within the staging stack.
Okay.
Right now, you can see that your main
Whee!
boosters are all topped off. And
She's still talking to me like I'm not. She's like, looks out the window and is like, no, shit.
All you need to do is fly straight up.
Doing it.
I'll check back in with you once those boosters are empty.
Okay.
Good luck.
So we're gonna do this for ages. The flames are pretty big now. Oh shit!
All right.
Kick
So,
them off.
It's time to start your gravity turn.
Okay.
A gravity turn uses the pull of the planet's gravity to help bend your vertical ascent into a horizontal arc. It's the first step to entering orbit. For our first flight to orbit, we're going to start our gravity turn up to where the air is thin, at an altitude of around 10,000 meters.
10,000 meters.
To show you where to aim your rocket, I've placed a target marker on your nav ball.
Got it.
First,
That way.
we need to get to 10,000 meters.
Let's do it. It's gonna take some time. Wow. Done.
You're going to yaw towards the east so that the target marker is in the center of the nav ball. Your vessel and nav
All right, I'm
ball
ready.
should look like this example video if you're performing the gravity turn correctly.
Fuck! Too far.
Your current stage's fuel is empty.
Don't need it.
Great job. Your rocket is on its way to orbit.
Good.
As you gain experience, you can make your gravity turns more efficient by starting to tilt your rocket soon after liftoff. Adjusting course
Hey, wait.
with a
There we go.
series
That's
of
so it's
small
not activated.
directions instead of one big one will leave you with a lot more fuel when you get to orbit. Turning immediately after launch requires a very stable rocket. So if you ever have trouble keeping the pointy end up, you can try the simplified wait and turn method we use today.
Very powerful rockets can turn immediately, eh? Ah, yeah. Face that rocket, thank you! This is page a hologram. Is this a simulator inside a hologram?
Right now,
Oh,
we're on
stable,
a
not
stable
powerful.
trajectory.
Oh.
If no further adjustments are made, your rocket will eventually fall back down to the ground.
Oh, no.
Our objective is to turn this arc into an orbit. The process of turning your trajectory into a circular orbit is called circularization.
The first one you cut off the bit of
Partial
the
credit
penis.
to the rocket people on that one. It does have the word circle in it, but it's really hard to say.
Circularization.
When planning and executing orbital maneuvers, you'll want to switch to map view, where you can see every
Oh, yeah,
part
you're
of
right,
your
that's
current
circumference.
trajectory.
Map view. There it is.
The blue arc passes through your vehicle
Oh, no.
is its current trajectory. The path your
Kerbal,
rocket
is
will
it?
follow if you don't touch the controls anymore.
Whoa.
Our
Kerbal.
goal is to make that arc into a circular orbit.
Whoa, I'm still zooming.
After you've coasted nearly to the top of this arc, you're going to point forward, and then you're going to ignite your engine.
Cool.
If you time this burn right, you'll never quite get to the top of the arc, as it'll keep widening in front of you until it wraps all the way around the planet. Let's break that down a little more. The top of your arc has a helpful tag in map view.
That's a
It's
mark?
called the
Oh.
apoapsis,
Apoapsis.
abbreviated as AP. You're going to max out your throttle before you pass this point.
Before?
We're paused at just before the apoapsis. We want to go
I could do
faster
it on
in the
it.
direction we're already moving, so we need to make sure our rocket is pointed forward.
Meh.
Andy, you're all lined up and ready to go. The next
Da-da-da-da-da.
step, once your trajectory reaches all the way around the planet, you'll see another marker on your orbit. This is the periapsis, or PE, the lowest point in your orbit. It'll always live on the opposite side of your orbit from the apoapsis, or highest point. By burning
okay.
prograde, here's the most important thing to remember about setting up an orbit above an atmosphere. Your periapsis must be higher than the atmosphere, or your rocket will start to slow down every time it dips into the upper atmosphere. On Kerbin, that means every part of your orbit must be higher than 70 kilometers.
Can do. Wait, the buttons are just aligning shit. Looks like it.
Keep your eye on your trajectory for now, and I'll tell you if your periapsis is safely out of the atmosphere.
Yes.
Okay, your orbit is fully out of the atmosphere. Cut the throttle. You did it! You're in orbit!
I did it!
This is when I'd usually tell you to look under your seat in the simulator, where you'd find a delicious celebratory treat. Sadly, since the vending machine in the astrodynamics lab broke down, it has gotten very difficult to hide snacks anywhere at KSC. Feel free to take a moment to admire your first orbit. In a way, you've given yourself a mind snack, which is way better than the edible kind anyway. Right? Right?
Yeah, I had some edibles the other day and they definitely fuck with my mind. Actually, I bought cereal. I really avoided cereal on my diet and I was like, fuck it, I want some cereal. And I ate some crunchy nut granola and it's like 8 servings in a bag and I had the whole bag in one go.
Right now, we're on a ballistic trajectory.
Yes.
If no further adjustments are made, your rocket will eventually fall back down to the ground.
Oh, again?
Our objective is to turn this arc into an
We
orbit.
did that. Fuck you. Why do you not... just let me quit. I hit replay. Editing says, okay, I have learned things. I hope they're good things. The music stopped because I clicked off to click the tiddlies. And the game is having a time. Oh yeah, orbits are weird and orbital transfers. So you know we're now. Orbits are weird. Manipulating orbits. Electric charge. I think I've got enough to get something in. I think it's time to... We'll have a build of a little... We'll build a little rocket and see how we go, alright? Let's just go to space. Let's just go... Let's do it on our own. There's cockpits, there's pods. We only want a little... We only want a 2-seater lander can. I don't know. 3-seater command. Maybe a medium-sized ship. Give us some oomph, you know? Give us some oomph. We need some, yeah, we need a little bit of fuel. We need a little bit of engine. Well, it's got quite a good thrust. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have that on there. So that's one of our stages. We'll just bring that up a little bit. So I think it would be really useful to have a second stage. Remember we had to have a second stage? So we'll have our... Well, that is the second stage. We'll have our initial stage. Like that. That'll be our initial stage, and we'll just put the rocket engines on that. Like that. And then we're going to want to have some... oh, I didn't put any separators on. Every time. I said, didn't I? What was that bit? What was that extra bit? Oh, it's the engine. Oops. Separator. Bosh. And then we want to have like a few things to get us off the ground a little bit more. Oh, there's only these mid ones. Alright, I guess that'll have to do. Where's the cap? Aerodynamics, payloads, utility. Oh! Let's not forget the parachute. Lovely. Okay. Ladders and shit. I don't need that. I want the toppings. Where's the topping? Payloads. Aerodynamics. And it's basically flawless. So let's just make sure it goes in the right order. All of these bastards go. All of these bastards leave. This bastard kicks off. And leaves. No. This bastard kicks off. Then this bastard leaves. And the parachute activates. No. This bastard kicks off. Oh, we're going to need to have a decoupler here. Yeah. Like that. Cool. And that decoupler has decided that it lives there instead of there. So It's essentially perfect, right? Let's see. LCGS! Tadarian has resubscribed. Oh, what happened there? Why there at an angle? Is it gonna fall over? Oh, I've just dumped it on the... I forgot to, like, hold it up. I've just dumped it on the, okay. Well, I'm gonna be smart here. I'm gonna wait for it to stabilize. Those two might be broken. We're gonna wait for it to stabilize. Seems to be settling. Okay. That's mostly fine. Okay. Oh. Wow. Wow. Whee! It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Wow, look at it go. It does work. It does work. I'm so proud of the team. I'm so proud of this lovely, wonderful team of mine. Wow. Wow. What a great day for Kerbal as we start to get up to our 10,000 goal before we rotate. Halfway through the fuel, but it's going faster now. I have noticed that two of the engines aren't firing, so they are just literally full of fuel dead weight, so that's not good. But the structural failures have cancelled each other out, correct? As we are up to 100 meters a second. Gonna get this bad boy in a fucking orbit, even if it kills a Kerbal. Can you randomly set off those decouplers? Yeah, I don't want to. I'm going to let them all go at the same time. Up at 80k and you make it into orbit? Oh, Jesus. I didn't even know there was a thing. Alright, we're about to run out of the fuel. Explosion 5,000. So our second stage is going to activate a little bit early. Also, when these run out, it's going to give us a little bit of a wobble that I'll be ready to correct. Fucking hell! Oh no, they're broken. Wait. I need to get rid of this. Okay. Uh-oh, I'm having trouble. I'm having a trouble. I'm having one trouble. I need to dismantle... Wait, pause! Pause! I need to click on this. Okay. Could you... Yeah, that one. Could you... Please leave. And could you... Please, a couple. Yes! Alright, and we're back off. Wait, why am I not following that? No, follow the ship! Go back. I've lost track of the ship! Where's the ship gone? Where am I? 1 second. 1 second. There was a way I did it. I did it in a way. Where's the button for it? Where's the button for it? Use this button. Okay. Observer can't leave the active vessel. Why is this suddenly the active vessel? I don't feel that was my fault. I don't feel that was my fault. We're going to revert to the vehicle assembly building, right? I'm going to have another think. It was the cameraman's fault, not my fault. Cameraman's fault. That wasn't Dan's fault, thank you. A little your fault. I've made one mistake. I needed a bit more in the old support thing. Where's the... Launch clamps! Yes! This is what we're looking for. Maybe less. Wait, can I just put them on the... There we go. Well, some of them are in there. Okay, we have now successfully held it off the ground. Okay. Everything's in the right order. Feeling better about it. Still a little wobbly, but that's part of the joy. Okay. Everybody salute! Is there not actually a countdown display anyway? There's a number 8 here, but it doesn't seem to update. Or is this my 8th launch? We're off! What the fuck? Go, go, go! At 7:32, the vessel was... At 7:24, it just crashed. I fucked something up there. Phil Kerman's dead. SpaceX be like. I see a problem. Right. The problem was, I detached it, and then the next stage was to launch it, right? So if I swap those two stages, it will launch, and then it will detach. Actually, I could do it at the same time, couldn't I? Launch and detach? Don't need that one. So it'll have to fight gravity pretty quickly, but it's up high. So I think that'll be quite a... Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so... Go! Boost! Boost, you fool! Parachute! Yeah! He lives! That's one small step for Kerbal. Look at you. Jumping stairs. Off! Yeah! Just chops it through the fence. Oh dear. Alright, alright. Some of you have been throwing down some ideas that I think might be useful, okay? I see some of the ideas that you're pitching, right? So, like, struts, yeah? What we could do is we could add some stability. You know? That's a thing that we could do. We could make sure these rockets don't bounce around like me on a fucking bouncy castle. That follows the NASA rule of straight enough for me. So, as they detach, which is important, then they detach. Did the struts detach at any point, or are they just going to detach when they feel like it? Yeah, I assume they'll just detach when necessary. Right, so, yeah. Okay, perfect. Engines up to max. I'm ready. I really hope it all fires at the same time on the first stage. Yes! Look at that! Glorious success! Bliss! Blissfulness! Speed! Oh, look at that lovely good times! Everybody salute! Isn't it beautiful? First try! And also, because we launched higher, we have less far to go. Everyone salute. Alright, this rocket's getting into orbit. Someone should teach NASA that trick. How high can you theoretically start? Actually, that is an idea. I don't know. Okay. The unfortunate thing is, it might not be as maneuverable as the last one when it comes to turning. But this will be fine, alright? Going up to 10,000, we're preparing for the turn. Here comes the turn. Yes! We are getting this shit into orbit. I'm really pressing down hard on that key. Oh, fuck. Beautiful. Wow, look at us go. Quick look at the map screen. Give it some time. Who needs frames? Yes, I know this is the map view. Okay, I don't need... Okay, stop. Stop telling me things. Thank you, Paige. Oh, that runs like shit. So let's go back to this. Okay, really essential stage now. The separation. Uh-oh. Wait. Attached. Go! How do I make it go? Go! There it is. Yeah! Swim! Swim into space! You beautiful Kerbal bastard! Check the map screen. How's that's 82. Hey, we might be ready. We might be ready for an old burn. We're still not quite high enough. We might be about to leave the atmosphere. 70, isn't it? Oh, that's 84. Well, we're getting near where we need to go. When we hit 70, it's good. Swim. Swim, 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 swim. It's getting a little bit, needs a little bit of correction. Oh, fuck. Okay, could you go and face that way, please? How high are we? How high are we? Oh, we're going to go through that. We're high enough. Okay, we're getting into position. Yes. 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 Swim. Swim. As our arc extends. Sort of. Oh. Go Go over more. No, go more. Go faster. Go faster. Go faster. Come on, we can do it. I believe in us. No. Go faster. Look, it's so beautiful. Why is this engine so shit? Go higher. Yeah, good point. Go higher. Normal. Wait, no, actually, fuck it. No, don't go. Just go. Yeah, wait. Okay. And there. And there. Okay, good. Hold it there. We'll just push up. We're just going to push up some more. We'll get to the Apophis later. Fuck it. Oh, no. It's starting to go wrong. Alright. No, we're good. Okay. Well, I mean, we are falling. That's not good. That's bad. I'll go as far as to say that's actually bad. Oh. That's better, though. That's better, right? We're in super control now. And we don't actually have enough fuel to go up anymore. We don't have enough fuel. Okay, so here's what we do. Turn that off. Turn that shit off. Get that shit out of my house. What's the door? Go on, just look up. Look up. Oh, it's thingy, isn't it? Right here. That'll help. Might be able to make it to land. How much fuel's in this thing still? Oh god, wait, I've just seen it. Yeah, okay. Can I jettison some fuel from this, do you think? There appears to be not much in the way of options. We're not gonna make it. I think we need to consider an abort. I just need more oomph, you know? You know what this says to me? More rockets. More rockets. Okay, now we're just pointing straight up. Oh, now it's flipping. Up. Thank you. I don't think that's up. Oh, we're coming in for a completely flat launch. Okay, here we go. Actually, you know what? Fuck this shit. Oh my god, it hit the wall already. Going in for a splashdown. Splashdown, coming in. Coming in for a splashdown. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. Might be a training. It's all good. Parachute deployed. Parachute tangled. Bill Kerbal is having a bad time. There he is. Hey, Bill. Hey. I like you can see inside. Aww. Coming down to the ocean. Splashing down. Nice and gently and soft. Wow. Oh wait, hang on. I need you to jetpack up onto the roof so I can plant the flag. Wait, can I plant the flag here? Second landing. I can't do a 2. Fine. Heck on, I can't do an S. second landing. I think I left the flag in the sky. Okay. Ooh, what's the cut do? Oh, repack. Deploy. Shit. Shit. Grab. 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 No. Quick, spray gun on the way, beam. Yes! A successful and safe landing in the ocean. We did it! Wow, okay. There was some problems. I see them now. I see where I went wrong. We can fix this. Don't worry about it. We'll fix this all up. Unquieters, you playing as yourself? Maybe. Tynex has just got here. God, what happened? Yeah. Just go! LCGS and Arian. And Mark might have all resubscribed. And Frescane Direct with 100 Twiddlies. Streams give me massive nostalgia, you beautiful crazy man. I'm definitely one of those things. Right, so I've just... Some slight modifications I think need to be made. Okay, that's number one. That's number two. Let's go small, okay? Let's just try and get a little craft into orbit, okay? We'll do it sensibly. I know, sensibly, boo. But I want a big old fuel tank because we're going up high. Well, that's kind of going to be for the late stages, isn't it? So we don't want that one. I want a little fuel tank, and then I want a little getting around up there booster, you know? A little terrier. Ooh, I like the sound of a terrier. Yeah, I like the sound of a terrier. And then we're going to want to have like a middly stage, which is going to be like longer, with an engine that's got like a bit more of a fucking kick, you know, like a bit more of a max thrust. 700? Jesus. That's our little launchy boy there. Right there, that's our little launchy boy. I'll then remember the decouplers. They should build those in. I mean, that's just... at this point, that's not my fault. Okay. Okay, whatever. So, we've got rocket fires, rocket attaches, both the same stage, so we will not let that happen like that. Rocket fires, rocket attaches, parachute. I actually quite like that one, it saved our life. Maybe it's a bit bigger. That doesn't work. Perfektenschlag. Lights, stabilizers, ladders, communication devices. Ooh, antennas. Deployable antennas. Neat. Electrical generators, solar arrays and shit. Heat shields, lander legs, wheels. Probably don't know any of that shit. This all seems unnecessary. I will add one more thing though. And that's going to be some initial boostery rockets. So I'm going to want to go for methane. I don't want to use methane. I do want this though, so we'll just have these two little starter engines. That'll get us up there. With some... Yeah, some proper... That'll get us up there nice and easy, I feel. Do a bit of aerodynamics. Okay. So that's our initial. And then these will be our secondary. Well, and see, I'm being smart this time because I've remembered. I'm going to strut it. I'm going to strut my funky stuff. One there. And then one... There, lovely. Then we'll have another strut here. Leads up to sort of there. And then we're going to want to have... Wow, look at all these trusses and things. That's fun. Clamps. Yeah, we're going to need like a lot of clamps. Cool. So, first things first. Rockets go. Next. Thanks, thank you. These will detach. That's chink, chink. Both of those have to go at the same time. That's 4. I don't know. I've got 2 spares. These will then detach. Yep. So chink when that's done, and then there's nothing there. Then this one will kick off. Chink, and then this one will kick off, and then. Oh wait, no, I don't have the parachute there as well. Chink, like that. I think that's glorious. Okay, so yeah, I'm ready. I think the ship is too. Daniel, sensible, Kerbal, is it even possible? This is a regular diversion. For a single Kerbal video stream, you've actually had any sort of semblance to sensibility. I have, fuck you! Millie Ann's resubscribed. They agree with me. Okay, so just to get a sense of scale. Cool. We are ready. It's time. Wait, wasn't this supposed to launch at the same time? Hey, can I put that in there while the countdown's happening? Yeah, that'll be fine. Holy shit! Wait, some of these didn't detach. Throw them in there as well. Detach! Uh-oh. I'll do it manually. Don't worry about it. And then that one. And then that one. And then... No, we're good to go. We're good to go. That is a bad start. Oh, I clogged one of the engines. Yeah, that's not the engine you want to lose. Just go check the map. Oh. Oh, it was on the map screen. It doesn't count. I feel like I set those up, right? Jimmy Joey says I have a creeping sense of dread. Alright, well, you know. Okay. Oh, I built more, didn't I? I just didn't check them. That doesn't feel very sensible of me. So. No, what? Why are you there? You two go up there. So. No. So how all the scientists do it, they say chew and all that. Oh, he's right. He was on the map. Mustn't count him. Okay. Salute! Okay, we're going to have the engines down, so when it releases, I'm going to go BAM! And fire the engines up. It's more dramatic that way. Just got to get that bit of drop first. Hey, Rebecca, how you doing? Now! The drama! The drama! Yeah! Go, space titties! Fly! Wow, isn't it beautiful? Could you focus on going up, please? Thank you. Just getting 4K points. What have you been gambling on? Was that in stable orbit? Oh. Yeah, I feel like I will. Sounds good, doesn't it? Oh shit. What's inside them? Fuel? That's what we want to see. A lot of subtle wobble. It's got a little bit of wobble, but that's just to be expected. A bit of substantial wobble, isn't it? Yes, it is. Right. Get about. Wait. Why is that? Just point up. Okay, don't point up. How do I cancel these? Point north. Uh-huh. Okay, hang on, wait. 10,000. Go to that one. Go off. He'll work it out. It just needs more power. That's all it needs. Yes! Perfect! Stop there! No! Go back! Oh, no. Ow. Oh. Stop there. Okay, no. Are we still going up though, yeah? No, no. Trying to get the feeling these two engines on gimbal. They can wiggle a little though, look. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Maybe I don't have to correct it. Okay, we don't need those. Fuck them boys. All my homies hate those lads. Yeah! Okay. We can go. So actually, I think it's safer at this point just to land. Left, right is that way. Okay, so that's the front of the ship, right? Or is that the back? Point up, damn it. Okay. Okay, no, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. You don't need control service. Submit. Perpetrated by control service salesman. Coming in for a hot landing. This is how Elon does it. SpaceX can do it, and so can I. Here we go. Nice and slowly. Genuinely think I'm heading for that building, but we'll dodge that bridge when we come to it. This is tense, but I think I can do this. I'm feeling good. Oh fuck! I ran out of fuel! Ah! No! Boost! Boost! Parachute! Fuck! It just went boom. Oh dear. Crying to Nighttime has resubscribed as a Sideazzer 69 and Gus 99 and Rainbow Rex have all resubscribed. Okay. I haven't got these streams in a while. Do you get chickens yet? I do! We got our 6 little rescue chickens. Okay, I got a new plan. I'm going to have these lower. I'm sure height was the problem. What can I do with that? Alright. Are we ready? This is a hell of a way to waste a lot of fuel. Uh-oh. Oh, I've made one of those rocking ships. Bill, you might want to jump for these stairs. Oh, a little bit high. 44. 45. 47. Here we go. We're making it. Oh, no, that bit fell off. How did you make something that hovers? I was just being clever with it. In a dumb way. Thanks, Blood Hipper, for asking my chickens. No, the chickens do really well. They're lovely little feathery boys and, well, just girls, isn't it? That's how hens work. Alright. A different, slightly different mountain place. Wait, should it be something? Ooh, fuck. Is that straight? No. Right, the problem was, and I'll tell you this for free, the problem was there wasn't enough rockets. Okay? So what happened was it just lost stability, but with 4 of them, that'll keep it stable. Balance, innit? Yeah. So, chunk, chunk, etc. It's all good. Told us that for free. It's a value. Oh dear. Games for you 98 and subscribe. Right about. That was your sensible attempt. Yeah, this is sensible. Theos90 has resubscribed and constantly looking says, just got the Twitch notification. Well, you should know that I stream at 4 on Fridays. Okay. Let's get the countdown. These ones don't have struts. Stick it out all. Is that going to be a problem, do we think? Little taps on this one. I see what I did there. I think we might need more thrusters as well. I think the dangerous part is that we... Okay, right, so... What I'm seeing is the dangerous part is that we keep hitting the ground. If we get some solid state boosters here, that'll really help us out. Okay, I'm just going to attach a few of these. Oh, that was weird. Oh no, because I just didn't have a select. Okay, it just lost a little bit of stability. It's understandable. You would too. Flawless. Alright, this will be fine now. Okay, well, what's the current prediction? Will Daniel reach a stable orbit within 1 hour? Ooh, of now. Let's go to find out. Remove the ground, issue solved. I should make him face the other way. Oh, hang on, wait, I've clicked on the fucking Twitch thing by accident. What are we doing? Wait, how do I find the thing? Why have I opened up the training center? Oh, dear. I studied astrophysics with rocket science at university. This could have been my job. I think it needs work. Thank God you didn't finish uni. More need stabilizers. Are there stabilizers? Where's stabilizers? They didn't tutorialize me stabilizers. Stabilizers means I can save on some rockets. Stabilizers is clever. Clevy? Clever. Alright. Here's the plan. I'm just going to magically erase it by accident. Undo. Thank you. Okay. 2. Either side. Beautiful. Okay. With 1 strap between them. Why is that attached on that side? Who the fuck knows? Glorious. Yeah, okay, well, I'll just put this side. That's all. That side to go over here. You're a bit genius. Okay, stabilizers. Structures, coupling, payloads, aerodynamics, ground, communication, utility, and fuel tanks, engines. What's any of this shit? Couplers, docking ports, no. Fairing, cargo bay, crew cabin, no. Nose cone, intake, wings, control surface, no. So you've got like a really big wing on it. Wow, you can have really big wings! How cool would that look? I have to move. Oh wait, hang on, I fucked it. How the fuck have I done that? Oh god. Right, you go hang over there for a second. Where's the thing? Yeah, go sit on the thing. Thank you. You attach onto here. Thank you. You're dismissed. That's what it needed. It needed to look more rockety with a big wang. Landing gear, wheels, heat shields, battery, solar array, generators, communications, utility, stabilizers. Okay. Here's my new plan. What do we think? An improvement? Excellent, says Bolts. The wings are procedure, what do you mean? Attach them. Wow! Oh, wing angle. Shit, yeah! Oh, hell yeah, look at this. Maybe that's too thick. I feel like they're not attached. There we go. Tip length. Wait, why would I want it to do that? Cool. Cool. Basically, I've made the coolest rocket ever made. Wow, isn't it beautiful? This motherfucker's going to space. I need to be on that projector. Anyway, go! Yeah! I need to turn the stabilizers on. Reactor control system. Oh, that's just on by default. Maneuver. Don't maneuver. Just point me up. That's all I want from you, you beautiful winged bastard. Oh, Cheshire Cat's just gifted 100 subs. Can I read them all before he explodes? Hello, Cheshire Cat. As you lose as just stream, is it outer space still up or did you go to the ground? Shh. No, Dad, it's gonna bring you drops as Lady Snake. I was pretty good at it. At some point, which brilliant to Neptune insect. Meanwhile, with Daniel. Look at this! Look at them! Thank you very much, Cheshire Cat. Also, hello! I will read those. But first, that is it. That's all the motivation I need, you know? I'm ready. Chaos has arrived. Chaos control! Okay. We're gonna go up. How much energy have we got? Fuel left. We've got loads of fuel left. And then we'll try and do a little turn. But we are... Look at the stability right now, okay? Wait, stop looking at the stability. It feels like there's no stability. It's stable enough. Oh, no. That's not that. Don't fuck up. Don't fuck up. It's getting a little bit of a wobble to it. This is the point where we don't want an overcorrection. So I do want to go left a bit. Oh, come on. Go left a bit. I'll go left a bit, you shit. We'll go up. We'll just go up. Up's fine. I'll take up. And the frame rate has died. Just point right at the boat. Oh, frame rate's back. Oh, I've just done it. Oh my goodness, I tried to turn. Oh no, I don't like that. That's probably not good. Oh, fuck. Okay, no. Do the prograde. Prograde, come on, you can do it. Yes. Yes. Sort of, but no. You're doing okay. Come on. As long as, I mean, I've got up to 70,000 already. We've got all the ingredients for a good orbit now. Fly, you winged titties, fly. Okay. My fuel's running out. Beautiful. Look at that. Majestic. Beautiful. Thank you. Fuck off. Oh! Damn it! Fucking god damn it! Right, no, no, we're about to launch. That was it. I get that one in the air. But remember, Mr. Weeble is raiding. The Mr. Weeble? Somebody I worked with on a film. Oh dear. Hello, I've launched a big pair of tits into space. Also this. Oh no. Please, don't badger me with... Okay. Okay. Basically, the game was like you could totally tilt to start with if you're a really stable rocket, so I'm gonna do that. And we're gonna... Wait, is it that one that locks into space? I can't remember which locks into space, but we're gonna try and just kind of stay at that angle. Oh, that's the wrong way. Oh, wait, no, that was the right way. Okay. Okay. No, give me a second. I like the way people do badger in chat. There's just a little mistake there. Oh, correcting. Up, point up, you fuck, point up. Abandoned hope! Alright, so. Wow. Space travel's really hard. Give you a little bit of thrusts, and we're going to land this rocket. Actually, could you point down so I could just put... No, actually, point up. Point us up. We're going to land this fucking thing without running out of fuel this time. In amongst the trees. This is a rocket with a waggy tail before. Oh, I no need to increase that, right? Yeah. We're going to put this thing down gently, don't you worry. This is nice. Keeping on the fuel gauge this time. Don't fly for the fucking tree. Oh. Let me just go a little bit. Oh, no, I just need to slow down. I need to just slow down a bit. Oh, fuck. just worried about the way we're traveling. It's gonna cause a problem. Okay! Yes! Go! Launch the parachute. Help out. I can still see where I launched from. Third. Is this orbit? Yeah. Arguably of the sun. Wow, we did it. I'm gonna walk back to base now. Oh, how do I turn my jet back on? Maybe it doesn't work. In the thingy. Right. Right, fuck, the vehicle doesn't work. Fine. Darkus has resubscribed. Linmac has resubscribed. Hey, Linmac. And Act Ever, or Act Ever, has subscribed. Hello. So what I'm hearing is I needed more of these. How do I duplicate a paste? I don't know. Section tool, rotate. Color manager. Ooh. Ooh. Oops. This part. And this part. And this part. Perfect. Fuck. 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 That's fine. I know I'm good. Control C. Yeah, that would probably work, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay. It's like a toy. Oh, little rover. Okay. More stability. More stability is the thing. Alright. Go. 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 That doesn't always work. What's that arrow do? Oh, just shows you all the stages. Yeah! And we're up. Go, my finest friend. Ooh, we're at a dodgy angle already. Oh, wait. Why are they bigger on one side than the other? Oh, because that's how they turn? It's fine. It's planned like that. This is the plan. This is the plan. Don't you worry about it. Okay, now you might worry about it. Any idea which bit I'm in? Anybody still alive? Hello? The camera's gone. Okay. I see where the issues are. Tony Squirrel has resubscribed. As is Kingdom Dweller and Mr. Andy TF. Do you? Yes, I do. It's this bit. Watch. That bit. This is fine. So I'm trying to do less scary sneezes. And Becky keeps making fun of me for it. I'm going to just put this up into space. you know, as rockets go, this rocket is good. This is a good rocket. Oh yeah, we could merge parts, couldn't we? Oh, we have to make parts. Oh. I don't know why the picture's so low quality. Fuck it, we'll do it live. So if we go and make ourselves decoupler, and then we want a fuel tank, and then we want an engine. This one has got a really good thrust that was small. This one, it's going to feel like it's going out of style, but should be good. And then if we... Oh, hang on. It's like this. See? You thought I was an idiot and wasn't paying attention, but the small bit performed perfectly. So therefore, only small bits would be extra perfect. Champion says you are an idiot. Good. Okay, so rocket to couple, rocket to couple, rocket to couple. That seems to set itself up properly. It's got a bit of an accordion vibe. Should probably take off. Oh, and make sure you point up. Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Pull noodle down. Pull noodle down. Okay. I see where that went wrong. The stream died. Yeah, I hit the building where the servers were. Don't worry about it. I see where I went wrong. Okay. I just got to take off straight away. Fire anything! Hell yeah! Look who's alive. Look who's alive. I think they're in there. It's just blood. Look at all the blood that's in there. Oh no. Okay. Me and someone touches my neck. Okay, so the problem with this design is that it's wobbly at the top, so we need to stabilize the top. And I think the best way to stabilize the top, yeah, there's stabilizers, will be to... Yes. If the top has an extra bit of power, it will pull up the rest of it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go for solid state fuel boosters around the top. So they'll pull it up. They launch them wonky. Wouldn't that have been silly? They'll launch it up. Yeah, so they'll go and then they'll leave and then we should be stable for space travel. Actually, I made a mistake there. We want the bottoms to launch at the same time. And that one goes off with that one. So the top and the bottom will go at the same time, thus bringing it up to perfection. Also, I absolutely and desperately need to clamp this down because otherwise this thing is just going to fall the fuck off. And we'll give it a nose cone. We'll give it a nose cone that will fit. Flawless. Hey, that looks like a proper rocket. Why doesn't mine look like that? Okay, so apparently initially it's going to decouple everything. That's not what it should do first. Let's put these in here and these in here. That's what it should do. Oh, I didn't move them. Lovely card scheme, thank you. Yes! Ha 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 ha! Bottom one's died a bit. It's fine. We'll keep going. Come on, stay upright, stay upright, stay upright. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's moving apart! Oh! Rocket Langlo, can you sing it to him, bro? Yeah, oh. Little Spring 116 is resubscribed. I don't think I'm cut out for this. Okay, right, new plan. This is all bollocks. Oh, that looks good. All the blue stuff was bollocks. Okay, look, this is a good design, right? Oh, what's that? Is that an engine? I don't know, it's gone transparent, but I still can't see through it. Oh, there we go. An engine. Fucking hell. Oh, dear. Okay. So. Whoa. That's cool. Well, maybe just like a lot of boosters to get me up into space. I feel like you just need like space. Oh. You know when the answer is just so fucking obvious. I'll have to edit that bit. Or just launch more than one at the same time. Magnet, please. Thank you. There we go. That's the common sense answer, isn't it? Sit down, couplers. We got couplers on this thing, right? Does this initial design not have those? There's a lot of shit here right now. Yeah, I gotta clear out some staging. There's some staging we just weren't using. That's Wait. Oh, you gotta. Wait, where's the coupler at the bottom? What have I done? Yeah, that's fine. Well, that's... Oh, I see what I've done. So we want this to happen sort of more up here. So the first thing we want to fire is... What have you got? These aren't necessary. We want these to fire. Not the middle one. Not the middle one. You do not fire. How do we separate that middle one off? Oh, Jesus. Yes. Okay. So these four will fire. And then that will... Fuck off. These four will fire. And then... some of these will decouple. Yes, and then they will decouple. And then some of these will fire. And then they will be jettisoned. Yeah, so these will fire. And then they will be jettisoned. It's this, isn't it? I think it's this. Yep. So, fire, cha-chunk. Fire, cha-chunk. Fire, cha-chunk. Fire, cha-chunk. Parachute. I think that's beautiful. I think that's going to do it. I might want to get myself some stabilizers. Stabilizers. Okay. So. I think there might be a stabilizer already on top of that. But now we're going to get another one. Stabilizer. Also, I need batteries to be on the stabilizer, right? Cool. Alright. Okay. So. Ooh, solar arrays. I want some solar arrays. Circular. Ooh, large. Ooh. No! Fuck solar. We don't need that shit. We're gonna focus. We're going to the... What's that? Is that important? I don't know. It's not on the ship. It fell off. Right, now we're gonna need to... You lost a decoupler. How did I lose a decoupler? Oh yeah, where the fuck did that go? Oh, did I not grab that? Oh, that's what that one was hovering there for. Look at that, I actually checked. Not that it would be in the right place, but you know. Nope. Nope. Where have you ended up? There. Perfect. So now the pod can be ejected. We've got stuff. We need some clomps because it's fun to hold it up in the air. And I think we are good to go. I do. I think we're finally there. Delete the decoupler. Where did my decoupler go? Isn't it, you little shit? Okay. Okay. That's got to go in there. I always forget that's a thing. Yeah, that's fine. Go. What's this do? Oh. Oh, that's just those bits. Flight report. Some buttons. Woohoo! We are off, baby! Off to the outside space. This is how you do it. You can write a time travel on set on a spaceship 100 miles long, but you can't get into orbit. The game literally designed for that one goal. Well, shut up. Fuck. Okay, right. Go. 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 Okay, we're 1,000. We shift. Oh no. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Stabilizers. How do I stabilize? Point up. Point. For fuck's sake, point up. It's RCS. Turn this off. Turn this on a little bit for stabilization's sake. I think I'm a bit top heavy. Okay. New plan. We'll fling it around. It's all going to be good. There we go. Look how stable we are now. Going up, somehow. Yeah, this bit where you swap between space and thingy, just everyone's like shit for fun. Look at this. 3090 this thing's running on. There we go. Okay. I have literally no idea which is the front of the ship anymore. I need to put a marker on it. Okay, we're just going up. Let's check the map view. Okay, so basically what we need to 27 is not enough. We need to go higher. Just higher and higher and higher and higher and higher and faster. Higher and faster. Oh, hang on. That'll fix it. Can you imagine reaction when I was watching this rocket? Do the space optimized engines for the center launch engine. Oh yeah, I forgot I put that on. Alright. Look at that, we're doing alright. We're just going to go up, and we're going to get into space, and then we're going to turn. Oh, hey, you fix the FPS. Yeah, just like, it just sorts itself out after a little while, kind of. What are you doing? Ah. No, point towards the prograde. Little bit of thrust to get you where you need to go. And that's where we need to go. Oh, that's not going to be high enough. Come on, boost it, baby. Normal, point up. I have no idea what the normal is. It's not the normal, is it? I think it's normal. Fuck it. Point anywhere! Sackos, says, hi, Dad. Nice McDonald's bouncy castle rocket. Good. Done. Spacebar stopped working a long time ago. Okay. Oh, fuck! This is my speedy boy. I don't know which way up is. I meant which is like the front of the ship. Maybe there? Hang on, let's push. Oh, well, that's that rocket gun. I was like, why is it not going? Wow, we did it! Okay, wow, we need to stop. Wow, we need to create a maneuver plan. I have heard a maneuver plan, Kerbal. I have no idea how to do the maneuver plan, so thank you. There it is. Am I just fucking off? Oh no, still a planet, still a big planet. Whoop! How close does that get to the planet? Stop clicking shit, I don't give a shit about that. Tell me information! Oh, that's not information that I need. Okay, that feels good. You've had a maneuver plan. Okay. Right, now target the maneuver. How do I target the maneuver? There. I'm looking for the countdown to the maneuver. Where is it? There! Up to maneuver. Start burn in 2 minutes. Okay. Can I get back there? Oh, I'm only counting this as a success if I can then land as well. That's the secret. Sweet. Laziness. Here we go. Are we ready? Shit. 12. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! And now I have to burn for 1 minute. Do I have 1 minute's worth of fuel? I don't know. Damn, your parachute got blown up. When the fuck did that happen? Okay, new plan. Get into orbit. Stay in orbit. Get somebody up to attach a parachute or to rescue them. I like how I got and an exclamation mark. I don't know if this is going to work well. I'm going to run out of fuel here. What? Oh, if I continue at this pace, I will be having a bad time. Okay, that's fine. Oh, shit, stop! Oh, no, I shouldn't have stopped. I clearly need to go further. Go further! There it is. And that's 80! Orbit! Wow, I did it. How do you delete an orbit? There it is. I'm officially in orbit. 115. Houston. We are in orbit. We did it. We did it. I'm in trouble. I don't have a parachute. How do we fix this? Stable orbit. Wow, we did it. Anyway, I need to do something, which is get back to the planet safely. So, the best time for me to do that would be to point that away and do this until we're going to hit the planet again. I'll do. I don't actually know if that's land or water, because it's nighttime. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to land the ship, apparently at nighttime. Pull it slow down. It'll be fine. We'll just make sure we're pointing up and then, yeah. Ooh, that is a dark night time. Well, we're going to have to be very reliant on the things that we've got. Okay. This is fine. That's how NASA would do it. If they were hilariously underfunded. I think I can see some land. Am I just not going to burn up on re-entry or anything? We're not going to do... I swear I'll be in the atmosphere by now, but alright. Wobble wobble. There we go. Wait up! If anything, I want you to point there, right? Because that's away from the angle that we're going at. Because we're coming in really fast. So I'm gonna just slow that down a little. Kill some of that speed off. Can't see the ground. pretty quickly. Slow down as much as we can. Looks like a mountainous region. Might be slightly problematic. Okay, I'm gonna bail. Did I just detonate? Or did the oh no. The ship detonated. Hey, do you have a parachute? Do you have a jetpack? No. We got a map. Oh, that controls the Kerbal. The stream crashed as much as the ship did. Parachute coming soon. Right, we got into an orbit. We've got to be able to land it. This time, without breaking the parachute. Maybe wrong about the parachute. Yep. I'm going to tweak the ship a little. Because it's got some problems. Oh, just like this fucking live stream. You're just dipping in and out. Have I got anything running? No. Just Steam, and the game runs through Steam. Alright, you Fisher Price motherfucker. How do we... Okay, so that's the back. I want to have some sort of marker that this is the front. What's a useful thing to have? Parachute would be useful. A light. A light strip. There we go. You don't need to see out that window. That's how I know which way the front is. Just strap that to the front. Is there actually anything... Where's that ladder appear from? I don't know. So let's go for... ground. Landing gear? No, landing legs. Little... Oh, they're fucking bigger than the other ones. Oh, they seem to be the same. But alright. So we're going to need 4 landing legs. I don't have the button for landing legs. That looks alright, doesn't it? Oh god. Okay. I also want to build a retractable solar panels. By A, I mean 2. Because they look cool. That was a fuck up from last time, so we fixed that. Generates anything we need. Communication towers, gonna have an antenna on the top. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, a deployable antenna. Wow. Little stabby bits. Oh, that will look when it's deployed. Oh, it just stabs the other one. Yeah, that'll be fine. Wait, what are you... Oh god, I've selected this by accident. No, I don't want them on there. Thank you. What do you look like? Oh my god, it's right click. Sometimes things take fucking ages to build. I don't know, I keep left clicking it. I need to right click it. Fuck off, parts manager. I don't need you. What's this opened up for? Right click. Wait. Amazing. Okay. We're ready. We are fucking ready. Veggie Snake. Oh, I read that, didn't I? Ski Jack. 58 months. Oh, good. That's a good subscription. Crash your first day with Kerbal Space Program 2 Orbit. Shame that Billy's done. He's fine. He made it back. Alex Brooks says, Stable Orbit Twiddlies. Thank you very much. Alright. Oh, for fuck's sake. Get rid of this fucking thing. Oh, I can't. Oh, wait. Why can't I leave? Oh, is it because there's a thing in the way? Well, then we have to land it properly. He has to be cut out of it. Dramatic takeoff. Whee! Look up, please, baby. Woof, there's a go little rocket. Thank you. Oh yeah, I probably should have that center rocket going at the same time as the others. It doesn't matter. Well. No, top heavy bastards! Point up! Point up! Point up! Point up! Do that. I don't know if that's the thing I need done. I can never remember. Also, that should go off with the other ones. Really kick you up into space. Okay. Need a twig. Why is it jiggling? Because it's got a little jiggly problem. A surprise addition to the Phoenix. And the stream too. It's like, oh, you know, fuck up the stream today. Alright. I need that one. Let's go on with those ones at the bottom there. Those ones do not need to go on at the same time as the other one. Although when this one's jettisoned these ones, this one also gets jettisoned. Bam. Bam. And we got that spare one to end on. Landing. Okay. Right, we're also going to want to bring these up so they're sort of the same height to make the top heaviness not a problem. Close enough. Okay, how are you all feeling about this one? Add some winglets. No, I refuse. Go! No, just go. Go! Yahoo! Up, please. Oh! Stability on! Just be stable. Yeah, just be stable. Well, that makes sense. Done. Separating. Second stage. Turning off the stability. Slowing down a little bit. Rolling. 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 Stopping the roll. Roll is still rolling. Motherfucker! I can't turn it off. Point up. For the love of fucking God, point up. Go! Okay. I got my marker now. Go that way. A little bit at least. Just give me a little, just give me something. Turn that shit off. No, no, this is when the game runs like shit. Like, really runs like shit. Go back. Since you've overtaken yourself. Yeah, bits of me had. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. Stable. Stable. There we go. Come on. Can't tell if that's on or off. Okay. Okay. Go up more than anything else, but you know, follow that. We in space yet? Yep. Just a minute. This game does not optimization bad. Oh, yes, it does. It's also very fiddly to control. We are constantly extending this bit. Oh, you don't target the dot or the line. You can click, you just target there. Okay. I meant the other one. Yeah. Which is the 90 degrees off the green one, right? So that should be pushing this boy up. Optimization comes last. Yeah, I know. But still, it's you should be able to brute force it with the plate, aren't you? Especially when you can pay for it, you know? Nah, I wasn't using them anyway. We'll go this way. Beautiful. Alright, we can slow that right the fuck down. And uphill we will add a maneuver. Apparently that's just going to make us crash into the planet. My only option is to crash into the planet. Why is my only option to crash into the planet? Is that not working? Fuck it, we'll do it live. Go! Turn progress down. I am! Don't have fuel, I got a shit ton of fuel. Go! Good. That'll send me off into the universe. Yeah, I'll come back. I'll just do a quick whip around whatever, be beamed over there, fling myself over there past the sun, and everything will be great. Maybe I won't do that. Just gotta watch it go. It's way too early. What the fuck am I playing it? Have to get into and then furthermore out of an orbit. And then later on, you. Kia. 700. Might have done a bit too much. Point horizontally, the peak of your trajectory. Yeah, no, it's not doing. I know. Yeah, the maneuver point did seem broken there. Although I'm definitely going to run out of fuel. Oh, because I used all the fuel. I'm going to have to attach more boosters to this thing. Well, you know, we live and learn. And... Fuck! Alright. Because I'm gonna just said something. Damn it. Okay, what we do now, up into the air. We live and learn, except for Bill. Bill won't survive. He survived that one, he's just lost. Lost in time. Can't save a super side for the VOD! There will be a VOD. Right, let's attach a massive big engine. Excuse me, please. To a big old... Why are they so big? One of them. One of them. One of them. Alright. And one of them. It's all getting very grown up now. So, you go first. Wrong. Wrong. Yes. You go with that one. So that'll detach as they boost. Then they'll fuck off. Then these ones will start. They'll detach. These ones will start. They'll detach. Like one more. Basically exactly the same plan. Only with, you know, a few more rockets. Which I, because I'm smart boy, will find the right button for it, 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 attach together. Fucking can fit through that gap, right? I think I'll just move it slightly to the other sides. There we go. Oh, fuck. There you go. Give the old reach around. Perfect! Just says, no, not like that. It will not work like that. Let's go to just first time chat. Just says, what? Oh dear. Mega Vega X 666. Stay with the bus. New success in the bot. Yeah, just go. Lovely. Right, let's turn on stabilizing. What happened there? Kind of thing. I feel like it's turned off the stabilizing. Parachute out of nowhere. Oh fuck. Oh, climb on the rocket, it's good. I can't activate those. Sorry. Sorry. Well, we made it, sort of. Got the stream saying I don't know why the fucking bitrate is all over the place. Yes, Will, the stream dies down, press the spacebar, we know. Wait, really? Okay, stream's fine. Spacebar! Stream is still fine. I don't think so when I push the spacebar. Okay, well they collided with them, so the secret technique would be just to put them at the bottom, right? Yeah. G for gear. Okay, thank you. Go. No. No. I don't deserve a countdown. There we go, that's better. I should probably put stabilizers on these, let's be honest. But, you know, as long as they get me up into outer space. This is basically free, all this bit here. So we get the game like the stream, guys. Cool. Star Trek music going on here. Must have been. I'm slightly worried about. Maybe they'll jettison. They'll just still be attached. That'll be quite quick. I was looking like there should be a helium balloon. Helium balloon! That's what we could have done. Oh, it tells you the G-force on it. Maybe we could just kill him. Where's your fire this shit? That way. Okay, fuck. Here we go. No, if you right click on it, it just fucking dies. Nope. Double music. Say no, it's good. I'm ready. Well, I've still got a lot of juice left in these boosters, so we're just going to use the booster juice. It's the flages of the Starship, definitely. Something wacky, this is all like the stream, I had no idea. It's true. I'm not gonna. I should try and turn. Let's try and turn just a little bit. A little bit more. A little bit more. Why is this the most stable rocket I've ever made? It's holding. It's holding. Alright. Okay, we got past the dodgy laggy bit. We use the main body of the rocket until we go into, yeah. It's good. This is going to be fun. This is how God intended people to use rockets. I think I'm going to the moon. What? Mr. Zinch has resubscribed, and I'm grateful. Kraken! Just shoot straight into the moon. So if I just go too... That's fucking bullshit. I don't want to go too fast. Wait, thanks. I was like to put on unbreakable joints. Fuck it. I'm going to the moon. Fuck it, I'm really going to the moon. I'm just going to beeline to the moon. Wait, if I... Wait. Is that just going to be fuel forever? No. Oh, do I have to like restart something? Actually, it was a setting thing, wasn't it? Okay, fuck it. Main menu. Actually, wait, hang on. What was the settings I want to change? Ah, there we go. So you can still see the game with the audio. Hooray! Okay, here's my plan. It's called... Go to my menu. It's without saving, because I've been fucking all of that up. Turn on no crash damage, you can refly into the moon. Just fucking go to the moon. C1, C51 has resubscribed. gonna go. Where's the all thingies that came in? Where's Cheshire Cat's Twiddlers? I want to read all the names. There they all are. Open, please. Open, please. That'll be. We'll read that on the moon. Single player. Well, that was RIP. I'm going to look at the entire campaign because I want it built in from the start. Difficulty easy, so I can have unbreakable joints. I want crash damage. I can have infinite fuel and infinite power. This one's going to be called No RIP. And we're going to be called the Kerbal Post-Fuel Super Invention Team. Oh. We're going to be the Kerbal P. F. Team. Kerbal Team. First to be experience. No, I'm new. I'm not new. Everyone's saying click apply. Yeah, I'm just doing it through that way. Oh, we've hit a hype train! I wonder how... I wonder what I should build if I've got infinite fuel. Just build the world's smallest rocket. Just the command pod. Land a can. Land a can. No, you know what? Yeah. Land a can. Probe. Cockpit rover. Good. We're going to want a decoupler. That doesn't feel like the right size. That feels like the right size. Hey, what's this difference between a stack decoupler? Explosive eject anything attached to both sides. Single side attachment. Oh, wait. So that just goes in both ways. Oh, that seems more useful. I'm learning. Okay. So, we then want to go for a really tiny fuel tank. This is large. I thought this was medium. And then a nice max thrust. Ooh, baby. Okay. Tiny parachute. We don't need stabilizers because we've got infinite fuel. Does that make sense? Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I'm going to have a ladder here to come down. I'm going to have light strip to mark, which is the way that I'm supposed to be looking. There. I'm going to have... oh, yeah, I don't have a... No, I can attach a battery to the side, right? Yeah, I'm going to attach a battery here. I'm going to have a nice... an extendable solar array here. Wow. We're going to have legs. Let's attach some legs. So I never have to jettison anything, so this is just the whole thing. Yeah, wait, I never have to jettison anything. Give me back my array. Fuck you. This ship is this ship forever. In fact, I'll go infinite fuel. I don't need a parachute. I just boost. It's the one. This is what I've always wanted. One, go. Right. Where's the landing? Landing? Docking. No, landing. Landing gear. Landing legs. Yeah. I'm gonna have 4 of these. Excellent. Extend, please. Hello, please extend. Thank you. Ooh, fuck. You have to come down a bit. Perfect. Wait, no, you're wonk. Perfect. I'm going to the moon. Question. Does anyone know how to get to a moon? Okay. We got a battery, I think. It's still there. Little battery, yep. Got solar array, we've got a generator. What's the difference between a battery and a generator? Ah, whatever. Communication. Oh yeah, we're going to want to have a deployable antenna. Just the one. I'm not greedy. Don't know what the arrow is for. Oh, for moving the whole fucking thing. Cool. Let's test it. Okay, go. 3, 11, 24, 18, 6, 14, 1 cow, 10, 4, 1. Hammer off! Oh fuck! Stop! Okay, right, I need to wiggle this back in. Hang on, log me in up. Okay, go. Maybe I need a stabilizer. Okay, stop. Yes! No! Lordy, this place fast. Come on, R2. You can make it. Oh, Lordy. Okay, let's put R2 down on the ground. Oh god, not like that. Stabilizers. So, stabilizers. Stabilizers. Gamble down, use control surfaces at any point in the stream. No! They're boring. Steering fins, more like steering Swedes. I want control surfaces, they're boring. I want to just keep attaching useless stabilizers until it works. Aerodynamics. Well, stabilizers, wrong kind of things. No, I don't. I want the good kind. No, not those kind. No, what am I looking for? Engines? No. Fuel tanks? No. Aerodynamics? Maybe. Ground. Thermal. Electrical. I never remember what things are under. You may have noticed. Stabilizers! Okay. That's going to eat my batteries, apparently. If I need, like, more batteries. Ooh. Daddy lie. Okay. I'll generate electricity using a long duration radioscopic thermoelectric generator. Nah. Which sticks more batteries on the side in it. Otherwise my legs won't reach. Ooh, but there's a long boy. Oh, that seems good. Right, we got batteries. We've got... Oh yeah, we've got electricity. I forgot to turn that on. We're going to add some control surfaces now. We'll just add... we'll have one up there. Are you happy now? Is everybody happy now? There's the control surface. I hope you're happy. No? Okay. A nose cone is smart. I think that's something I'd like. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna add a medium stabilizer. Oh, I wanted it to be mirrored. Thank you. You may be thinking, why are you adding so many? Because it looks cooler! Rule of cool, that's how physics works. What's different between this game and the first one? There's less stuff in this game and it's got worse FPS. But when you hit go, it's a counter. You made X-Wing. It's quite Star Wars, isn't it? Go! No. All this talk of stabilizers. RCS, do it. Is that the one that works? Well, it's going up. Up is fine. As long as it's going mostly up, I don't actually mind. He's pulling a deadly amount of cheese. There we go, okay. So not much in the way of rotation on this engine, I must admit. Just turn it on whenever it's running up. That's my strategy. Zero! Been subscribed for 66 months. Something, almost a year. We're getting there. We are getting there, people. Why is this working? It's called precision piloting. There's my light thingy. Oh, that's not it. Oh, is that it? Just gotta be in all the right places at all the right times. The G needle does not look healthy. What, when I do this? What doesn't look healthy to you about that? Is SAS on? Yeah. That's it off. That's it on. Hey, now it looks like it's doing something. It's a methodical flips for control. Okay, there's the moon. We did it. Stop. Alright. Going to the map. Wait, am I just going to the moon right now? How am I not in orbit? What the fuck? Why does it think I'm not in orbit? I can't be leaving. I have not hit the speed to leave. That's not how this works. But look down. Wait, which one's down? That one. Oh, just look down, you fucking fanny. Okay. So far about solving your master's orbit. Okay, you go that way. We'll just bring that in. Okay. Cool. It's really hard to find out what distance you are. I don't know why they've changed that. Okay. So. Here, create a maneuver plan. Alright, so this is when we maneuver. We go around this way. We're going to rotate. We're going to rotate the right way. That's not the rotate button I was thinking it was. I'm going to go out further. Rotate now. That makes more sense. How far will you be out? You won't tell me. How far will you be out? You won't tell me either. Why? Does that look orbity enough to anyone? No. Orbit. Okay, so start burning something. Got it. That's the button. Don't push that button. Okay, so. No fuel. My fuel's fine, thanks. Oh, it tells you how much fuel it requires at the top. That's a bit clever. Warp to maneuver. Oh, it's just going to take me there. Take me there. Okay, I'm going to start the burn. When it says to. And we're going to burn, apparently, our entire fuel tank. You're not pointing at the maneuver? I'm pointing at the maneuver. Oh, I'm not pointing at the maneuver, am I? I'm pointing at the fucking thingy. It's next to it. It's fine. That just means I've set it up right. 3, 2, 1, go! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop! Well, that didn't work, so go faster. Da 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 da. We did it! We. Wow, we did it! Fuck it, let's go to a planet. Where's the planet? Minas. Ah, too close. Pick a planet. Moho. Duna. Pylo. Val. Drez. Elu. Elu. Jewel! Which one's Jewel? I don't think it's telling me the names of the fucking planets, is it? Jewel! There's Jewel! Jewel's the first one. I saw somebody say. So, fuck it. I'm gonna go Jewel. Oh, God. Middle click. Right click. Set target. No. Focus. There it is. Fucking hell. That's not even my ship. Oh, that is my ship. Nice. So, we're going to want to go to... Where is it? Jewel? Alright. So we will start here. And we will... Okay. Fuck off into the sun, apparently. Come around. They go back. Alright. Okay. Wait, what the fuck? Why have you said I'm crashing? Fuck, I'm the wrong way. Oh, yeah. That'll do it. Leave the gravitationally bubble time. Easy peasy. And then we'll need a bit of a tilt. Yep. Not that one. Thank you. And the game's like, hey, you're getting close. I don't know if it still does that. It's going the wrong way. That's the wrong way, it's game. I need to aim for where it's going to be, not where it is. So I use the blue one to rotate it. Oh, I'm just fucking up into the sun. At some point, they should go, close enough. Well, that ain't working. Why does it say no fucking fuel? Oh, hang on, wait. Pole. Oh, I've got a pole. Jewel. Set as target. That seems useful. Here would be the best place because you go ping. Or would here be the better place? Like opposite it. Stop right clicking on shit. I can't remember. I'm just gonna fuck on. Alright. Okay. Basically just do this until you luck into roughly where the planet is. And then you go into outer space. Yeah, I'm going to test out the new Interstellar stuff. Son of a bitch. Why is space so hard? Just randomly poke the thing. I mean, 2 minutes of work. Ah, it's so hard. And I'm going over there. What the fuck? Uh-oh, where the fuck am I going? Oh, down. Where the fuck am I going down? I just boost until I go down. This is some bullshit, this is. Alright. Skip the moon, go straight for Jewel. I am. Planets move so slowly as well, oh my god. What's this? Target. Wait, is that just pointing at my target? Are you just pointing at Jewel? I've got the power for it. Fuck it. Go! This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. If I just keep pointing at my target and boosting, Ali will eventually get to the planet. That is... Okay, I'm going faster. That's all kinds of common sense. So where's Jules? Like there? I don't think we know where Jewel is. I think I'm going back in time. Oh my god, I'm crashing into the sun. Yes! This is amazing. Yes. 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 Hey, VT leaves. We're now going to go to the sun. Oh, yeah. Don't worry, this is all part of my genius plan. It's been a month. Okay. So, here's what we do. At this point, we add a maneuver. That close to the sun, I decided that that is the point to add a maneuver. You can give me a no fuel warning all you want. I know I've got the fuel, baby. Alright, okay. It's a slingshot. Wait, hang on, wait. Can I just actually get in... Wait. Can I get into orbit around the sun? By just basically blasting... Oh. Yes, I can. Okay, I can get into orbit around the sun. 2 minutes. Can I get an orbit around the sun? It's literally already an orbit around the sun. You know what I mean, you bucks. Alright, we're aiming for the maneuver. I've got full speed. I'm ready. Got 2 minutes. I'm going to read some of Cheshire Cats gifted subs. They went to Riley Quest, Aspie Dog, Ryan Logan, Bradley J.M., Udon, Mixed Chestnut, R Transit, Hungry Butter 88, P-Wack, Dante 12129, Fantastic Brother M8, Vorge 22, Alex Patrick 22, Rudolfo, Space Beast 6, Each Abyss, LLCM, Electricism, Twitchcraft and Twizzardry, Burgers 12, Flashy 963, T. Hamblin, TP Man 24, Swordless Ninja, Saruk 4, Hypnotic Vampiress, Tom Lee Chapman, Juplerigo, Mackie 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0, Stannington, Nova Moonlights, K, UV2, Pauletic 93, I'm a Match, Haggle Booty, Vaselin, Minotauro, It's Your Girl Cargo, Sailing Rex, Oi Oi 442. Oh my goodness, I'm halfway through. The Kentish Dan 1795, Duckson Rebel, Deviant Angel, Piku 26, Official Fnale, Unpronounceable Name, Jitsi, The Dark 148, Rintansaku 62, Dallas, Skellington 476, pay attention. The Fair Fox, Tor versus Gaming, Demi Jvoof, Airbus 9992, Greg Chowder, Ben Mirket, Matatakak, Dr. Mister, I'm going to read them all before I post, Bitter Greens, Alp 647, Morgan Shiro, Soup 3461, The Pear Bear Rippled Mountain, Proof of a President, Schumacher Balloon, 20 seconds, oh fuck, The Twisted Twister, X Becky X, Zipalong, Schroding, Rich Pierce, Fateful Gravy, The Killer Wolf 52, It Really Is Me, Shadow Wraith 3, Stan PC Gaming, Brokely, The Tin Can 02, Safor, 5 seconds, Dow Puppy, The Dangerous Platypus, The Little Gamer 8, Outline Plasma, Doth Pepsi, My Name is Donut, Matt 311, I'm late. Summer LP, Louis Hemo, Lats, Turtle was Toucan, Corrigan, VR, Dapper Squad, Kevin California, X, Sam Bro, KX, Squee 33, and Steven 6464. Whew. Got there in the end. Thank you there, Cheshire Cat, for your absolute fucking chaos. As per usual. We've got a P. That P should probably be a little bigger. What does the sun look like from this angle? Where is it? Ah, fuck! Jesus! Alright, we're all good. Hey, where's Bill Kerman gone? Maybe he's in the toilet. Wait, I need to stop the burn? Things I'm not listening to. Seems to be getting better. Wow. That is in orbit. Okay, now I need to get close enough to do another... Wait, there's just a destroy button on my ship? No, this. Why do I want a destroy button on my ship? This is going to be completely safe. However, those of you of a nervous disposition may want to look away now. Hey, does anybody know how far away you got to be from the sun to not burn to death? It doesn't have an atmosphere, but it does have a lot of gravity. This'll be fine. That I'm sure. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Alright, so... hope it don't explode. Okay. Okay, now 2 minutes! 2 minutes to sun time. Thwag42 has resubscribed. Counterpoint Music with 100. Click plan settings. That was ages ago. Officially, just got here. How many Kerbals have we lost? None. We keep rolling time. Joel Hex to the moon, maybe. Oh, the moon, yeah. A Torchic 100 leads. Hello, I never got a stream before, but I'm watching for YouTube what feels like decades. It could have been decades, yeah? That's true. Joel Hex, your AP and P are in the bottom right corner of your nav ball. Happy. What are they? Agent Codename has resubscribed, as has Nate the Gibbon. Thank you very much, everybody. Oh my goodness. It's a bit bright. I don't know why Bill Kerman is not in. Also, I don't know what this button does. Oh. He's just in the dark. Is he just in the dark? Is that what it is? Is he on this side? Hang on. Can I just... Zoop, 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 zoop. Nope. He's in the shadows, watching, waiting. Watching and waiting. Waiting and watching. Space is so slow, even when I'm currently going 70,000 meters a second. No, no. I wonder how close you can get to the sun. Start burning. Oh, I'm going to find out. Okay, I'm ready. Are we ready? Turn on the cab lights. That's a really cool idea. After I clicked. Didn't do anything. Did not do anything. Oh, it's just lit up. I should put my solar panels out and I'd fucking detonate. Go! Stop, I think, maybe. Was that a stop already? What are you chatting about? There's nowhere near a stop. Bring that back in. I don't have any idea when I should be stopping this. I live around the sun now. Is the sun called Kerbal? Oh, like soul. I get it. I think since you have no fuel, it's confused. Yeah. But I got infinite fuel. So there's that. Guess I'll just boost for a while. I don't like that I can right click and the same button to get rid of stuff is like the same button to just completely destroy your entire vessel. Should we try and skim the sun? To see how close we can get to it. Oh, it's that hitting the line that's making the ding noise. Don't like that ding noise. Might want to say first. Oh, do I? Maybe I do. So there we go. Sure. It's the smallest little bit we got. Actually, we could straighten up a little bit as well. We just that's not the right way. Oh, fuck. God, you try and straighten out your orbit and suddenly you just fucking have to go tickle the universe. I think we're learning to not fuck with the sun. Alright, you know what? Fuck that noise. We're gonna skim the sun. At one hell of an angle. I've also realized I'm not actually targeting anything. So that would help. Oh, we're slowing. Ooh, we're slowing. There you go. Got into orbit around the sun successfully. Let's take time to appreciate that. Okay, let's stop appreciating that because it's scary. We're now going to slowly bring this point down, because this is now officially the highest point, because we're bringing this right down. We'll bring it down to 100,000 kilometers and see what it's like on our fragile little Kerbal bodies. Okay. Can we warp there, please? Sun, is it? Doesn't look that bad to me. I'm gonna have more go. Fuck it. Just point. Just boost. Just fucking boost, lad. That's 100,000. Let's bring that down to 50. Landing on the sun. 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 3,000. Sun doesn't have an atmosphere. It's cold outside. There's no kind of atmosphere. I'm all alone. More or less. Let me fly. It's irritating why it doesn't show you the length of everything when you're sort of highlighting it. 50,000, stop. Ooh, that's a lot of sun. It says the bottom left at all times. Yeah, but I want to know when it is around the circle. Yeah, if I want to know this distance, it should tell me this distance. Yep. Let's see how close we can get to the sun. Down there in the corner. What's in the corner? If I'm mousing over here, it's not telling me anything. Oh shit, hang on. How close are we getting? Real fucking close. Okay, we're going in for a 10,000 kilometer pass. Baby, it's hot outside. I don't know if there's any heat mechanics about the sun. I'm guessing considering I'm this close and I'm still alive, there isn't. But... ooh. It does not know if I'm in orbit or ground. Oh god, the camera's gone berserk. Orbital, ground, orbital, ground, orbital, ground. Alright then. So, if we now fire this up, we can get a tighter orbit. Have 4, 8, 2, 1,000 kilometers off the surface of the sun. Game paused, game paused, game paused. The game was not ever paused. Cool. The camera's having a bad time. I feel like auto ground, auto everything else. Well. Oh, fuck. Okay, now I'm getting concerned that we actually pull this off. Is there a way to turn off the auto cameras? Oh, that's my lights. Oh, look, I got my landing gear. Hang on, let me just let me put my solar panel out and just gather all the energy in the world like I was fucking Mr. Burns. There we go. Oh, good. V to chase is a good shout. Thank you. Horizon view. My ship's not called the Horizon. We're only falling at 1 kilometer a second. That's pretty fucking good, isn't it? Lights go down. It's dark. The jungle is the sheer amount of electricity I'm getting. Alright. If I do this, if I can pull this off, then I'll go back in time. This is apparently going to be about a 93 meter pass. 42 meter pass over the surface of the sun. Like, literally just... Okay. Dun -dun. We're an hour away from being 42 meters over the surface of the sun. Oh, what? Just went away. Said that looked cool. Oh, wait, I'm leaving. I'm just out of there. Okay, bye. Yep. I went back in time. I flew too close to the sun. That's what that phrase is about. Okay. So no, that was a few months. I haven't added re-entry effects yet. That's a lot I haven't added. You were for me, Lilith. Well. Okay. 3, 2... Let's get rid of this nonsense. Yep, straight up. Come on. Come on, mostly focus up. Which means you're losing speed. Add control fins, they said. It will be better for you, they said. Fools! Fools! I can move and go. That's how it launched. Right, I'm going to land on the moon and wrap the stream up. What the fuck damn are you doing now? I'm going up. I'm going over to the moon. Keep it stable. To keep it stable, we keep it at a not too fast speed. See, because the too fast speed is what does the mischiefs. We've learned. So we just gotta go gently. Just okay. Put the fins on the bottom. What of Bill just having been sitting outside with his bum exposed to 2 fins sticking off of it. Alright. Wait, hang on, no, don't do that. Slowly. Alright, I already lost it. Back down. See some lovely backflips. Mind that tanker. That seemed deadly. This is a dangerous mission now. Which way is up? Fucking control fins, man. I blame the control fins entirely. That way. That way. Okay, I don't need the fins. Fins are silly. You're all silly for suggesting them. Yeah, shit. Right, they can piss off. When it comes to control surfaces, what's the other one? The sorry, generators. The RCS. And then just like 1,000 of them. Cool. That's easier. That's better for me. I think if it looked too professional, have been built by Dan. With how it handles, never mind. Up, please. Up. Okay. RCS is on. Here we go. This is the one. To the moon! Oh no, I forgot my keys. Hang on, I'll go get them. Oh, it didn't take off without me. Why didn't it take off? Boo! Boo! I can drop from here, yeah. Drop from here. Go. Go! I want it just to fuck off really quickly. I need RCS fuel. Oh, god damn it, there's always something. Just put regular fuel on it. Really give it a kick, you know? RCS. Again. Go. No. I forgot I was supposed to be doing it gently. Oh, fuck, gently, gently, gently. A gentle launch. Gentle launch. There needs to be something in the cockpit to take off. Boo! I need RCS fuel. Boo! God damn it. What's the point of any of this? Okay. Okay, this is the one. This is the one. We're going to do a gentle start. 5, 4, 3. Kerbal. And it's blah 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 blah. The moon. Well, hang on, wait. Because we reverted to that thing count. Where's the moon now? Because it should be there. Oh no. Oh well. By the moon. Is it a tree for a second? And we'll just keep reducing the power. Just a real constant, gentle. Wait, so that's the front of the ship. So if I push left, press and hold left, it goes right. So the back of the ship is the front of the ship. Wait, does that mean if I push forward it comes towards me? And it goes that way. Okay. Okay. Oh, hang on, I've gone too slow. The ship's just hovering briefly. Could you imagine watching a rocket take off and it just hesitates? Okay. Controlling this one manually this time. Oh, hang on, we got Nina. die, Kerbal. Floor it. No, that was the problem we had. We get to 10,000. We're going to tilt gently. We're going to get into space, and then we're going to floor it. Get a little kick. I'm doing it properly. With infinite fuel on. Oh, there's the moon. It's day. It's day. Oh, yeah, it's day. Max points it. No, double click it. Right click it. No, 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 Bollocks. Rotate around. Come on. Don't me. I can make this work. I can make this work. I can make this work. Stop. And then so going the other way. Go. We're in the dodgy frame rate zone. I think the physics covers like in the dodgy frame rate zone as well. Ooh, that's horrible. And we're back. Ugh. There we go. To the moon, baby. Turning LCS on. Done. I don't think it has any fuel on it, but yeah. Done. Currently we are actually heading towards the moon. We are we are getting close enough to the moon. Alright, fuck it. Yeah, take me there. Yeah, cool. Alright, take me to sort of here. Cool. And whatever you said. Alright, so yeah. Oh god. Oh my god. There we go. I'd like to go to the moon, please. That's not the right fucking way to do this. I mean, there's no real right way of doing this. Well, that would get me closer to then slow down. It's a bit of a sharp angle, I must admit, but it'll work. Oh, Dan, you broke the moon's force field. Oh, no. Done. 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. Doop. Smashed it, mate. Let's go see how we're doing now. I don't even fucking know. No, why are you doing that? Wait, why do you... That was the maneuver! Oh my fucking god. Where's the moon? That's the Earth. Where's this fucking moon I've heard so much about? There it is. Okay. That's left. Alright. Go there! Just go there. Cuck. Fuck orbits. We're just gonna point at it. I don't need none of this pissing about. What's up? Rotation. Okay. Stop. No. Why am I so confused about all the controls? Which way's the fucking up? There we go. Stop. that way. And shut the fuck up. There it is. There it is. Did you point the maneuver at? I did have it pointed at the maneuver, yeah. Let's quick check. Okay, we are getting closer to the moon. By hook, or even by crook. Okay, so how are we doing now? We're going to bypass the moon. Good. So here, create a maneuver plan, right? Time I've got no fuel. Just put me in the orbit of the fucking moon. Wait, what's that going for? What the fuck is happening? It's telling me that I'm going that way. Maybe it was too fast. Yep. Too fast, too far. There it is. Okay, so we're up to there. Look at the maneuver. Okay. And now we are going to slow the fuck down and land on the moon. Speed up and pod. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. Now we got ticks for it. Aren't we good? So now it thinks I'm going that way. Well, that can't be right if I've done the thing right. It's going past me. It's getting confused by my infinite fuel. Alright. I did it my way. If I'm in orbit, and that orbit is 0 meters per second, I know where I'm headed. Give you a clue? It's the moon. Why do you think I'm going that way? Keep losing the fucking thing. Oh, there it is. Fantastic. Okay, so. Yeah. That'll be fine. Okay, so. Where are we? Perfection. We'll just come in, we'll slow down, everything's going to be great. Alright. Just give me a little bit of juice, little bit of juice, little bit of, what's the button for the juice? There's the juice button. Okay, we're good. No, that's easy. So I'm just going to bam and fucking stuff. Legs! I summon ye. I don't need to do that, do I? I'm just click the button. Turn the lights on as well. Let's extend our solar panels off for maximum unbalance. This is for the solar panel. That's a silly play. It's like Battlestar Galactica with these drums, isn't it? Where's the Kerbal Sarai face? There. Isn't it beautiful? It's beautiful, isn't it? Nice flat bit here. Throw a rock to study. Ooh, big crater over there. Wait, can we see the planet from here? Ah, I'm on the wrong side of the fucking moon for the shot. Damn it, turn it around. It's fine, I'm going too fast apparently. Excuse me while I slow down. Don't get distracted, Dan. I did, I got distracted. Oh, clicked off the game. Pay attention. I'm in orbit around the moon. Can I just wait 12 hours? The moon doesn't rotate like that. Hell of a break on that thing. It just pulls 15 Gs. Man, this would have meant something if I didn't use infinite fuel getting here. Can anyone see any aliens? Here's the thing. What's the thing? It's aliens! Ew, I don't really want to land on that angle bit, I'll be perfectly honest. I mean, up. Point up. Here we go. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, God. Alright, okay, wait, no. It's fine. It's a little bounce. We're fine. We're truly, well and truly fine. I need this side where the shadow is. That's how I know where I am. Oh, God, I'm sure he's that way. Okay, that way. Oh, I just need a bit of a slow down in that direction. I mean, technically I'd have to go there, right? Yeah, I would. Oh shit, no, up. No, not now! Okay, we're good, we're fine. I'm not clicking it, oh fuck. Oh fuck. God, Neil Patrick Harris never had to do with any of this when he was landing on the moon, did he? Every time I click it, just jumps to 8%, which is way too much. The ground's falling away. Shit, it was at a fucking angle. Oh no, now I'm heading towards a rock. Okay. Just give me 1 second, please. Okay. Okay. Nice and steady. Coming in smooth. Landing in the dark. As God intended. Yes! Yes! We did it! Alright. Look at his face. Hey, guess what? Plant that flag. Moon! If you hold down caps, it jumps between the two. Fair enough. Moon! It's mine! Oh, fuck! I didn't change the flag! Alright. Pack it up. Wrong flag. We're going back. Oh, wait. How do I get back in? I can jump. Oh, shit. Wait. How do I get back in? Hey, there's the jetpack button. We're good. Ow. Ow. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Fuck this place! Oh dear. Kerbal Space Program 2. It's Kerbal Space Program 1, but not as much stuff in it yet, because that's how sequels work. Anyway, he's dead for 100G. That's not what's going to end up killing him. We brought the wrong flag. He's a national embarrassment, an international embarrassment. Alex Brooks. Successful with Lonnie Tiddley. Always believe in you. Please all the times I don't in fact believe in you. Can confirm you perfectly recorrect words and grow it. Thank you. And standing for 140 with 100 Twiddlies. Joel Hack shouts Moon with 200 Twiddlies. Thank you very much. Anyway, now we're just going to plow into the moon. Oh, I never got my thing out. My solar panel. Where's the battery? Where did I put it? What's that? Oh, I did put a ladder on! Oh, no, wait, I don't deserve to die. Quick, flip it round. I don't deserve to die. Shit. Evacuate! Jetpack! No! Well, that's the end of Bill Kerbal. He went splat or puff or whatever. He was a good boy.